is my guys, welcome back to the video. I'm in my car. Yeah, it's a little weird, but I gotta get used to it. It's easier this way because I want to talk louder, but I don't want to wake up my kid that's sleeping. Obviously, you know what I mean. So yeah, let's begin this post. Scientology. What is open Scientology? It's crazy. I thought we would begin with understanding someone from Reddit and seeing what they had to think about. So let's see here. Genuinely, what is Scientology? I've been getting videos about this religion a lot on my TikTok For You page, and this whole time I've thought it was literally just science, like you worship Bill Nye and stuff. Apparently it's not. People are calling it a cult, but no one's actually explaining what it is. So what's so bad about it? Scientology by Javier Benitez Prado 9 months ago said Scientology is the belief that human souls are the remnants of genocidal space war that occurred in ancient prehistory. These souls have become trapped on Earth, have been bound to material bodies through reincarnation cycles by their own pain and suffering, which is stored in the mind spirit in something called engrams. Though through a variety of processes and rituals, a human can deprogram these engrams, eventually getting their souls called digitants into Scientology clear, which releases them from the suffering they've been carrying. It should be pointed out that religion was founded by a sci-fi author L. Ron Hubbard a year after his ex-wife claimed that he had been diagnosed as a paranoid schizophrenic. Oh. So it literally is a cult. I thought people were being dramatic. Okay. So, cool. Yeah, let's look at a couple clips and then go from there. See what we can find.
Let's go!
Good lord, dude. Honestly, what is the law with this? Because I'm like, is it legal to just do this? Or can anyone just do this? I would assume charges get pressed, because I'm like, I know in most videos I've seen, they let you go, but I'm like, genuinely, what actually happens? If they just let you go and like, that's it? Because I'm like, if that's the case, no wonder there's so many videos. Everyone's doing this for whatever reason.
Let's go! And be. Where's Zenu?
Where's Zenu? Who's Zenu? Am I missing the lore here? I'm not part of the lore.
Zenu! Go! Left, let's go! Where's the exit? Let's go,
Although genuinely seeing these videos, I'm like curious to see what I'm so bugged, dude. Someone's walking by. I'm genuinely curious to see what they have going on here. Because there's like no. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm just so geeked right now. It's so geeked right now. It's so geeked. I'm genuinely curious why there's so many levels to it, but I have no idea, bro. I'm filming my fucking car, dude, and someone just walked by, and like, it's no. Look, here's the thing. It's just weird for me, okay? And it's weird. But anyways, yeah. Yeah. There's so many levels to this shit, and it's crazy because I'm like, where are they going, dude? Where does it end? Someone said the Tom Cruise comes out. Can you do this?
Oh, it's locked. Let's go back. How you guys feeling? You good? Let's go. Someone dropped their hat. Whose hat?
See,
All right,
left to go. That's crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy that they let us do this. Actually, wild, dude. Oh my god, that's insane. There's no way that I'm gonna go run into the Edinburgh Scientology run. Good lord, dude. That's crazy. That's way too much, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That's way too much. I mean, genuinely, I gotta ask something else too. Let me ask someone that's inside, actually. Let me figure that out, because I'm actually curious to see who's inside this and kind of go through that. I joined the Church of Scientology a few months ago. I didn't intend on joining when I first visited. I was genuinely morbidly fascinated, curious. What I experienced, however, was profound and completely reshaped my perception of their organization. Feel free to ask me anything about how, why, and what I see, etc. I would ask people to remain respectful, but this is Reddit, and I'm familiar with the opinion of the popular culture that has our religion. No offense will be taken on my part regardless of the question. What's it like having not any independent thought? What's it like being a weakling who can be manipulated? How much money have you spent? Independent thought is what drew me to Scientology. I was raised devotedly Southern Baptist. I experienced drastic life improvement when I found Scientology. Experienced drastic life improvement. What's it like being a weakling? I don't consider myself to be such. I was an honor student in high school. IQ in the low 130s. Okay. Let me see the question. We know for a fact that back in the 90s, to get OT8 was around 400K in the hole. Has this changed, or are you assuming that the classes are specifically designed to get you hooked into a pay-to-pay cult? Is this the full package? You are misinformed. It is very common for Scientologists to give charitable donations apart from paying for courses. The only way anyone has reached a triple-digit figure is via the voluntary donations. By simply doing the course and climbing the bridge, you're paying at worst no more than 20-50K. That is delusional. What the fuck do you mean 20-50K? Depending on how much auditing you require, the less abbreviated the individual, the less it costs. Most pay 5 to 10K. Anything beyond that is voluntary donations for humanitarian projects. Criminal or Canon, the Ideal Org project. Depends on your situation. Yeah, obviously they're gonna look at your status or your financial well-being and be like, okay, if we milk him for this much, because obviously if you have only like, I don't know, 100K in your bank account, which is actually a lot for most people, but if you have like 100K, they're gonna be like, okay, well, you have to give up 30K, right? Or like if you only have 5K in your account, they're gonna be like, well, it looks like you only need to give up a 1K. Like obviously if they ask for too much, you're gonna pull back, right? Because they obviously want your money. That's crazy, dude. Baptist, you already lacked independent thought. Dude, crazy. Like, it's just so, like, it's so insane that someone's like, yep, this is it. This is the only right way. And they genuinely do not, care about that. They're just like, yep, this is the right way. Okay, let's find another TikTok and see what we can find. Video is unplayable.
Holy shit! Go up there!
Part one. Dude, are they actually breaking this in? That's crazy. They're actually trying to break into this place. That's crazy, dude.
What the fuck?
Okay, so here's where they draw the line. Obviously, you cannot, like, okay, I get running into the place. It's funny because no one's getting hurt. Nothing happens. It's just people being goofballs and running in. But if you're actually breaking into the place, that's crazy, bro. Like, you're actually creating harm. Like, up to this point, up until this video, seen someone run into the building and then come right out, you know, like they're clearly just trying to do a joke, like another one's trying to get harmed. But if doing this, they're gonna fear their life. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, why would you do that? That's so stupid.
Hurry up, yo, I can't do that. You gotta hurry up.
That's insane. They need to stop this shit. It's crazy, bro. It's always the people that look. Here's the thing. It's always like when it finally goes into the main masses, they ruin it. Like, someone has to. It just takes one person. It takes one group of people, mob mentality, to just ruin the whole thing and then make it a whole problem. And then that's how you get a whole situation. And I hate that for them. I hate that that's going on. It was fun until that part.
I'm going to take you inside the Church of Scientology Chicago and teach you a little bit about Scientology.
Actually inside the video?
We're in the
Actually inside it? Like, voluntarily?
Public Information Center now, and I'm going to show you something that you can do when you walk in. So we have a whole Public Information Center where you can actually watch videos about what Scientology actually is. And I'm going to teach you guys something about the 8 dynamics. In Scientology, we have something called the 8 dynamics. They're the dynamics
8 dynamics, huh? Okay.
of existence.
8 dynamics of existence.
A dynamic is basically a thrust towards survival or life, right? So it says life is subdivided into 8 dynamics, meaning urge, drive, or impulse. Each one can be inspected, understood, and harmonized with all others to increase survival. So you have the first dynamic, which is yourself. You have the second dynamic, which is sex and family. You have the third dynamic, which is group survival, like work. You know, you have groups. Most people have
Crazy,
puppy.
dude. Crazy.
You are a spiritual being.
The thing is, I assume it kind of works where, like, they get you and then they're like, it's basically like perfected sales, where they essentially run you through the whole thing really fast and they're like, all right, now you're here, you know, like, and then, you know, they probably lock you in and then give you a bunch of bonuses, and then it's like, okay, now I gotta donate money, right? It's like those bad sell places where, like, they teach you for free for 6 months, but if you don't commit to it or at least hit a sales quota for them, you gotta pay them back. And I think this is kind of the thing. Bro, crazy. Caught Shannon lacking. What does this mean?
No, don't do it. Scientology. That's Shannon. Right?
Oh, dude,
Shannon,
this
what are you
guy.
doing out here sneaking around, Shannon?
Poor Shannon, dude. What is actually happening?
Trying to recruit people into your cult? Watch out, there's a Scientologist right there. Look at her running. Shannon, whoever trying to recruit, you watch out for her. Look at her. Walk of shame.
Come on. Who is this guy? Does he go after them?
So Shannon, can you tell me why you guys calling that threat the other night? Why are you calling them threats? Fake threats? Fake threats, Shannon? The same shirt again. I'm calling the health department. That's enough of this. That's enough.
Crazy, bro.
That shirt, first off, it's polyester. You know it stinks. You know it stinks. You know it stinks.
Oh,
Shannon, you gonna
it's
introduce me to
crazy.
a new...
Yeah, okay, so I see what's happening here. Yeah, I'm not about it, but I mean, it is what it is. I honestly, I don't know. It's really dumb, but you do you. America's an amazing place where you can do whatever you want and then figure it out. I'm gonna go back inside now because I'm getting weirded out by enough people looking at me. Oddly enough, there's no people looking at me, but when you're filming inside the car, it gets a little weird. So I'll catch you guys later, and we'll go from there. Actually, one last thing. No, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. All right, figure it out. Oh wait, my fucking laptop. Why did I do that? Why did I close my laptop like that? Oh, god damn it. That's not good. I'm recording on the screen too, and I just closed it like a psychopath. Hopefully it didn't corrupt the file. This isn't part of the video anymore. It's just me ranting. But I don't have it included because this is the real me, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. And when I get back inside, it's gonna feel weird because I feel like people are gonna look at me. And they're gonna be like, what is this guy doing in his car filming? Okay, I'm still recording. Stop recording. Okay, there you go. Okay, cool. There we go. We're done. Peace out, guys. Have a good one.